Sometimes I think it's cruel giving machines a personality. My mate Peterson once bought a pair of shoes with artificial intelligence. Smart shoes, they were called. It was a neat idea. No matter how blind drunk you were, they could always get you home. But he got ratted one night in Oslo and woke up the next morning in Burma. See, the shoes got bored just going from his local to the flat. They wanted to see the world, like, you know. He had a hell of a job getting rid of them. No matter who he sold them to, they'd show up again the next day. He tried to shut them out, but they just kicked the door down, you know.
Is this true?
Yeah. Last thing he heard, they'd sort of robbed a car and drove it into a canal. They couldn't steer, you see.
Really?
Yeah, Peterson was really, really blown away about it. He went to see a priest. The priest told him, he said it was all right and all that, like, and the shoes were happy and that they'd gone to heaven. You see, it turns out shoes have souls.
Halloween festivities in Seoul, South Korea turned deadly Saturday evening. An estimated 100,000 people had gathered for the country's biggest Halloween celebration since the coronavirus pandemic began nearly 3 years ago. The crowd had gathered in an area filled with bars along narrow alleys off the main street. According to witnesses, people became trapped and crushed as the crowd pushed into those narrow alleys. American Janelle Story has been living in Seoul since 2016. She was out celebrating a friend's birthday and captured some of the chaos on video.
I just saw in front of me this mass of people, like running and pushing and like moving fast and screaming and like panicking. I think we're so shocked because I usually feel so safe here. All I can think right now is just the shock of it.
Who's gonna fill their shoes? Who's gonna stand that tall? Who's gonna play the Opry or the Wabash Cannonball? Who's gonna give her heart and soul? Lord, I wonder who's gonna fill their shoes.
You will find inspiration in Daniel. You will remember how he was so very shy, yet chose to join the debate team. You will start wearing his shoes to symbolize how you too can overcome your shyness and join this great debate about making stronger gun laws. That we need to have change, that enough is enough. And I think we're going to see Daniel's wish. You will make sure the world remembers the victims, not the killers.
Daniel Mauser was only 15 years old when he was gunned down at Columbine. He was an amazing kid.
Who's gonna fill their shoes?
It's true! It's true! He's the sign! Let us follow his example! What? Let us, like him, hold up one shoe and let the other be upon our foot, for this is his sign that all who follow him shall do likewise! Yes. No, the shoe is a sign that we must gather shoes together in abundance!
7,000 pairs of shoes and no feet to fill them, all because of gun violence.
We're here because the killing has to stop.
Activist group Avaz placed the shoes outside the Capitol building in Washington, D.C. Tuesday. They say each pair represents a child whose life has been lost to gun violence since the 2012 massacre at Sandy Hook Elementary School.
I couldn't be more proud to stand here and with all of these people, and I really miss my wife and daughters right now. They can't be here with me.
He had a hound dog, but we used to call him Blue. Yeah, that was his name. And he used to follow me around and stick to me like glue. Showed up, and his favorite thing to play with used to be my good old shoe. Yeah, that's what it was. Well, I wish I had a woman who was half as good and true.
Police say the first 911 call came in at 10:12, with officers arriving 2 minutes later and in the store 2 minutes after that. By the time they found the shooter in the store's break room, along with 2 victims, he'd already killed himself. This customer says she heard dozens of shots while trying to hide.
I just ducked down, I took off my shoes so they couldn't hear me moving, and I ran to like the men's clothing section and got like hid under where the jeans were.
In total, 6 people plus the shooter were killed. The police have identified the suspected gunman as 31-year-old Andre Bing. Walmart says he was an overnight team lead in the store and had worked for them since 2010. While no motive has been released, police say he had a handgun and multiple magazines on him.
Maite wore green high-top Converse with a heart she had hand-drawn on the right toe because they represented her love of nature. Camilla's got these shoes. Can you show these shoes, please? Wore these every day. Green Converse with a heart on the right toe. These are the same green Converse on her feet that turned out to be the only clear evidence that could identify her after the shooting. How about that, Chip?
People here at Lili Ballroom bravely confronting that armed man when he walked in last night. Their actions almost certainly preventing more deadly violence. Now take a look. Surveillance camera capturing images of a suspected killer. Investigators believe he arrived at this ballroom, which is only a couple of miles away from the Monterey Park Dance Hall, about 20 minutes after the mass shooting.
Good old shoe, straight and proud.